Thank you. My name is Angel Maxine. I'm a trans woman, artist, musician, and activist from Ghana, working to amplify trans voices, challenge anti-LGBTQI+ narratives, and fight for the rights, safety, and dignity of our communities in Ghana and across Africa. I want to thank the core group for presenting the draft text, which focus in the continuation of this important mandate. Ms. Chair, as a general comment, I would like to deliver the following statement on behalf of ILGA World, with the support of more than 1,200 organizations from more than 152 states and territories. In every region of the world, widespread, grave, systematic violence and discrimination based on sexual orientation and/or gender identity persists. These include killings and extrajudicial execution, criminalization, stigmatization, hate speech, denial of self-defined gender identity, disinformation campaigns, repression of the rights of freedom of expression, association and assembly, religion or belief, attack and restrict of human rights defenders, and discrimination of all spheres of life, including unemployment, healthcare, housing, education, and cultural traditions. In 2016, the United Nations Human Rights Council took definitive action to systematically address these abuses, creating an independent expert on protection against violence and discrimination based on sexual orientation and gender identity, SOGI. Since then, mandate holders have extensively documented discrimination and violence based on SOGI. They also sent over 171 communications documenting allegations of violence and carried out 10 country visits. The mandate has welcomed progress and identified best practices from all regions, while engaging in constructive dialogue and assisting states to implement international human rights standards, as well as collaborating with the UN mechanisms. In 2022, the renewal of this mandate was supported by more than 56 states from all regions of the globe. This growing support is evidence of the critical importance of this mandate and its work to persons of diverse sexual orientations and all gender identities, and those who defend their rights both at the international human rights fora and at the grassroots level. Despite all these advances, over 64 countries still criminalize consensual same-sex sexual acts, and more than 10 criminalize diverse gender expressions and identities. Furthermore, at least 5,000 trans people were reported murdered between 2008 and 2024. This is unfolding amid a growing global anti-gender movement that weaponizes trans, gender diverse, broader LGBTQI, and feminist communities and issues. This movement spreads disinformation and distorts concepts such as gender and human rights to advance broader agendas aimed at gaining power and reinstating anti-democratic political system. A decision by the Council members to renew this mandate will send a clear message that violence and discrimination against people of diverse sexual orientation and or gender identities cannot be tolerated. It will reaffirm that specific, sustained, and systematic attention continues to be crucial to address these human rights violations and ensure that LGBT people are in fact free and equal in dignity and rights. We urge this Council to ensure we continue building a world where everyone can live free from violence and discrimination. To allow this important and unfinished work to continue, we urge you to renew the mandate of the independent expert on violence and discrimination on the basis of sexual orientation and gender identity. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.